All right, guys. So, a lot of people might harp on the fact that I can be hard on you guys, um, my clients or my followers or whoever I come into contact with about health, because you guys know, like, that's what I do. So I tend to be, I tend to be pretty passionate about it, because like that's what I breathe. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it is. And I just like to inform people on how they can be more healthy, because I just have seen too many people die or get extremely sick of things that they could have that they could have avoided just by taking care of themselves. And I don't care what disease you're dealing with, man. It doesn't matter. Immune, autoimmune, heart disease, um, different types of cancers, high blood pressure, diabetes, cholesterol. Listen, I'm going to tell you the elixir for this stuff, and it's not some. It's not medication. It's not some type of elixir, some natural shit. No, it's eating the proper foods, guys. We know this. This is boring shit, but this shit works. Eating your complex carbs, the right types of carbs. We know what this stuff is. Oatmeal, sweet potatoes, your protein. And if you're really having issues, then I suggest you listen to your doctor. But for the average person that can tolerate these foods, whole foods that come from the ground and trees, like our fruits, vegetables, and nuts and seeds, all this stuff needs to be eaten every day. And working out is a must, whether you like it or not. Okay, you are on track if you have to be eating 85 to 90% clean. You know what I'm saying? 85 to 90% of the time, you have to be eating clean, guys. I mean, that's the only way. And you have to be working out 5 to 7 days a week. This stuff is not hard, man. This stuff can be done. It can be done. It can be done. And I mean, you can reap the benefits. It doesn't matter what disease you have. Food heals you if you eat the right foods. Okay, you got your honey, you got your lemons, you got your garlic, you have your rices, your different types of potatoes, your quinoa, oranges, apples, all types of berries. If you drink milk, you can do almond milk or coconut milk. Count your calories. Like I said, I had another video on knowing what your maintenance calories, because when you eat this stuff, you still can gain weight if you are not at maintenance calories. So you need to be at maintenance to make sure you're not gaining weight. All right, that's the number one thing. Being overweight is the number one thing. It's like being overweight is like it's like the open highway to receiving all these different diseases. Being overweight is number one. And then eating the wrong foods is number two. I like to look at it as if it's 90% of what you eat, right? 90% of what you eat, 9% of what you're doing in the gym or wherever, the park, and then the 1% is up in the air, right? So 1% is like, stuff that is passed down from the family. It's in our genetics to have these certain conditions, all right? I'll share with you one day the type of, I've had a health condition in the past that I still deal with to this day. And I still work out seven days a week, and it's nothing crazy, guys. Your workouts don't have to be crazy. If you just walk 30 minutes a day, let's say you don't like weights, you don't like strength training, okay, but muscle does help. Listen, muscle goes way beyond being vain. Muscle does a lot of things for your brain, muscle, and mind that you can read about. It's not just about vanity. It's a lot more than that, okay? But all these diseases that I've named, they can be avoided, or if you've had them or you do have them, they can be altered just by your eating alone and working out, God. It's that simple. It really is. So I don't want to make this video too much longer. I'm going to leave it here and leave you with this, all right? Like I said, I've seen a lot of people die from diseases that they didn't need to die from, and or get sick. They have great medications out now for everything, right? Guys, all you got to do is, it's just habits that you have to change. It's really simple. Drink your water, stay away from sodas and juices, and like I said before, your fruits and your vegetables and your whole foods. It's not that simple. Break down, read about it. I've been studying human physiology for years, so it's like that. And take into account also, know your macronutrients, right? Know what your fiber is, know what it does, know what carbs are, know what they do, know what a protein is, know what it does, know what fats are, know how they make us feel and or how they help us perform and think, all right? So if you get on that, I promise you, you won't get any of these diseases, and or if you do have it or you have had it, you can reroute your destination just by making a few changes in your eating habits and your exercise habits, guys. It's not hard, all right? So like I said before, everybody wants a paycheck, but nobody wants to work. And like we say in the military, you want to go to heaven, but you don't want to die, right? That makes no sense.